iCasting Academy again, Adam here, you there, ready to go with the next lesson in our course, Basic Knowledge. Last lesson, we discussed the basic roles on a set and job location. We'll continue with the 5th lesson of this course. Hey, 5 out of 7, you're almost there. Not that it's a punishment spending time with me, of course. Hopefully. In this lesson called Preparing Yourself for the Job, we'll teach you the basics of how to prepare yourself for a job or audition. A good preparation is key to a successful execution of the job or audition. A good preparation gives you many advantages. It enables you to arrive at the set, job or location relaxed and full of confidence. Arriving on time and prepared will give a good first impression to the client and other crew present at the set. And in this business, a good and professional reputation means a lot. Some research about the location of the job gives you a good advantage. With Google Maps and Street View, it's easy to find out what the location looks like and exactly where it is. Adapt your route to the location based on what you found. Is the location very remote and hard to reach by public transport? Then make sure you take a taxi or go by car. And be sure to check the traffic news. If you drive to the job location, it's handy to find out if there are any garages or other parking facilities nearby. You don't want to arrive late because you had to search for a parking spot. We all know that public transport is very reliable, except when you're using it yourself. That's why it's always good to take an earlier bus or train, just in case. Arriving on time saves you a lot of stress. Don't be 1 minute late, be 15 minutes early. Many people have doubts about the makeup and clothes they have to wear for a casting or job. Are there any rules for this? Do you have to bring your own clothing and makeup, or will this be arranged by a stylist and makeup artist? We'll show you how to know what to bring and wear. The job description will usually tell you what's expected from you in terms of clothing and makeup. If so, then use that information. If not, then contact the client. The easiest way to contact the client through iCasting is, of course, through the conversation in your account. Sometimes there are additional requests from the client. You can also find these in the job overview. In big productions, a lot of these things will probably be arranged for you. But in smaller or budget productions, the producer or casting director could ask for more extra effort from your side. And for you girls, make sure you know how to use your makeup. If wearing makeup is requested, show up with light and neutral makeup. Keep it simple. Always bring makeup remover and your makeup just in case you have to retouch it. Of course, if something else is expected from you, do that. And for the guys, don't put too much gel in your hair. It can make your hair look shiny or wet. Or if you use too much invisible gel, you get this. Take the products you use with you and arrive neutral. When you're attending a production that's recorded, make sure you don't wear any clothes with stripes, checks, or busy patterns. It will distort the image. Arriving on time will save you a lot of stress and will give a good first impression to the client. Before the job or audition takes place, you can always check the time and date in the conversation if you use iCasting. Be sure to make notes in other calendars as well. Through iCasting, you will receive a reminder of the date and time in your notification overview. If you do a live audition, be sure to check if you're available on the official date of the job. Being late or showing up at the last minute is unacceptable. But don't forget, it's not good to be too early on the set either. Most of the time there's a tight schedule and there's a time allotted for your arrival. Every job has a job description. The job description will tell you what's expected from you. All basics can be found in here. Always read the job description thoroughly, and if you find anything unclear, contact the client. In some cases, you will have to prepare for an audition by reading lines of the script. The sooner you have the script, the sooner you can start practicing. It's your job to make sure you have the script on time and that you've planned sufficient time for a good preparation. Before the actual audition or job starts, you already know a ton of information, and that information can be used by you to practice. For starters, you already know who the client is. Is it a company? What do they make? And what kind of production is it that you're attending? All these questions can be answered with a little research. Try to find out as much as you can. Say you're cast as a bit player for a television soap series and you have one line of text. Have you ever watched the show? Well, if you have you focused on how other bit players perform? Try to pay attention to how they act. Do you find them convincing? And if not, why are they not convincing? Learning from other performances is a big part of practicing and easy to do. You can also prepare yourself by practicing for the actual job. Ask yourself questions like, what tone of voice should I use? Are there any facial expressions involved? And have I mastered these? Once you have a clear image of what will be expected from you, you can start practicing. The best way to practice is by recording yourself or asking friends or relatives for feedback on how you perform. Always be critical when you're practicing. You're not a star just yet, so there's always plenty of room for improvement. My last practicing tip for you is to always stay consistent. Once you've filmed yourself, play it back and try to find out if your performance is consistent and if the message you're conveying is still what it should be. And remember, practicing can be fun. It gives you great confidence to see yourself grow in your performance. Be sure to follow the iCasting course, Introduction to Acting, to learn more. Now you know the basics of how to prepare for a job. It's your time to get out there and put your preparation to the test in a real job or audition. So let's end this lesson so you can continue working on your career, or do the groceries, or have a cup of tea, or start the next lesson. I hope you've liked this lesson. Thanks for watching and see you soon. Bye for now.